My name is Ree, and today I'm here with
Hanna is golden.
amazing. And where have you traveled from?
I came to Cannes from Sweden.
Amazing. So,
Yes.
how has your time been here? Have you liked it? Not liked it?
It's been so intense. You don't know, well,
Yes.
you know.
Yep.
So I knew it was gonna be a lot, but
Yeah.
it was really like it topped all my expectations in
Yeah.
like in good ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm very happy.
And it's your first time here,
Yeah.
or okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
And so, what do you do? What's your, what's a day in the life of Hannah?
Well, I usually say I wear like 3 hats, right?
Okay.
Or sometimes more hats. So I work at a children's rights organization.
Okay.
So that's one hat. So I get to do their marketing, social media.
Amazing.
And then I am a freelancer and I consult for other industries.
Mhm.
So everything from creative strategy to content,
Okay.
and it can be big companies or like startups or artists. It's a
Sure.
mixed bag because I
Okay.
like to work in different fields.
Yeah.
And then I am a dancer and content creator within that space. Travel a lot.
Amazing. I
Yes.
love that. I've seen Hannah about on Instagram, so she's verified. I've seen her. Yeah, love it, love it, love it.
Thank you.
So, as a creative strategist, what's your thought process coming up with ideas? How do you find inspiration? How do you know it's going to be a success?
But it's all you have to connect the product or the service
Mhm.
with the audience that's gonna want it. So how do you
Mhm.
find these people?
Yeah,
That's a process in itself,
yeah,
and it could be by talking to people,
Mhm.
like official like interviewing,
yeah.
like we're doing now, or just being observant, like
Mhm.
digging into different niches, so
Yeah.
to speak, or like different interests of people. So
Mhm.
I like to do all that like pre-work,
Mhm.
and then along that work, like content ideas come to my mind,
Mhm.
and then it's just a matter of testing
Yeah.
different formats of it, and then the stuff that works, like you go with it, and the stuff that don't work, okay,
Yeah.
like it's you just
Like
have
an
to push it.
experiment,
Yeah,
trial and error sometimes, I
exactly.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so how important would you say it is to be aware of other cultures to get that inspiration and be aware of, I guess, different nuances that might not work or things that might work better than others?
Mm. Well, as I call myself an export import. That means like I was exported from Korea and imported by Sweden as a baby. So as a toddler, I was already like forced to learn a new culture,
Sure.
new language, and everything.
Hmm.
So that kind of set the tone a little bit for my life. But now I turned it from like a started out as a negative thing, and I'm
Yeah.
now I'm like working it to my advantage because I've been a chameleon since
Sure.
birth, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
And then my personal interest is Caribbean culture and
Hmm.
like West African culture, music and dance and all of that.
Yeah.
Um, so I learned, and then living in America, I learned as well so much about cultures from all around the world.
Yeah.
So it's been it's been in my blood,
Yeah.
uh, and also like respectfully, learning
Hmm.
and then creating content, and that's so much like you have to if you're coming from a place of true like interests,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna create content that's like respectful to the
Sure.
culture. But if you're just coming from a place like, oh yeah, I see something popping off,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take tidbits
Yeah,
here and
yeah.
there, and then go off and do
And then
whatever,
fizzle it out, and then
and then we
nothing.
see these campaigns that come out, like big companies come out with campaigns. People are like, who said yes to that?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, that's I'm trying to not end up in those situations. So I
Sure.
put a lot of effort into to learning and studying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so, if I said to you, Hannah, I want to get into creative strategy, I've never done it, to a formal extent, what would be your advice to someone like that?
Well, I took a course in Sweden, so
Yeah.
I mean, I always promote like learning in different ways.
Hmm.
And maybe you don't have to go to university for 4 years.
Yeah.
Like there's like shorter ways, or like because there's also so much happening all the time. So if you go to uni, you might your knowledge will be old when you graduate, kind of thing. So yeah, make sure like you get knowledge from different sources.
Hmm.
So it's maybe not just one, and then start testing things out.
Okay.
Like you write maybe just like something you think will work, like you create a strategy, but then maybe you have to pivot. Like if you notice that it's not working, okay, so you have to go back and like fine tune it. So it's always iteration.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, for a template, would I start with like a summary of what I'm looking to do, then execute it, and then have like a case study?
I would say like start with the problem that you're solving.
Hmm.
Like with your product or service.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a real problem? How, like, which people have this problem? In what stage of their life? You know, it's because
Sure.
like bunching a group of people together is dangerous. Like, oh, all the women in this age and of this heritage or whatever, like you know, that's too big of
Yeah.
a group. So
Sure.
like narrow it down to like, are they the problem, or like the issue that they're facing?
Mm-hmm.
When are they gonna need my service, and how can I reach them when they're in that certain
Okay.
like position in life?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And any favorite projects or clients that you've worked on that you're really proud of what you achieved?
This many, like each project has its proud moments, and it's like what happened there. But from each of those, you know, you learn.
Yeah.
So, but like one of my projects has been like close to my heart,
Mm-hmm.
that we did in Sweden this past 2
Nice.
years has been like informing children about our helpline,
Okay.
the NGO. But on the topic of gang violence and like
Nice.
joining gangs, because I don't know if you know it, but in Sweden, there's a lot of
Yeah.
problem with that, and also like major cities around the world.
Mm-hmm.
But so we brought in different influencers that would resonate with the audience, and then they read statements from the kids. We keep them anonymous, of course, but like different quotes
Okay.
surrounding this topic of gang violence,
Yeah.
and that really like
That's cool.
resonated with the kids. So
Yeah.
we, like the first day of launch, we had like 300 calls from boys that usually don't call, and talking about like stuff that surrounded gang violence, which is yeah. So that really is close to my heart.
That's really impactful, and I
Yeah.
love that there's a story behind it. It actually means something
Yeah.
to the audience and also the people behind it, because that's really important to be able to connect the dots in some kind of way, but have that real human feel,
Yep.
where a lot of things is just, you know, for the sake of it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything for the future that you're looking forward to, or
Well, I'm looking
seeing how it
forward to,
goes?
especially after being here in Cannes
Yeah.
and talking to many people from around the world,
Mm-hmm.
like getting out there again, because I've been based in Stockholm for some years now, but
Yeah.
I want to do more international work.
Yeah.
Also, of course, like Caribbean diaspora, West African, but also, you know, I'm probably going to South America for the first time this year. So that's a whole new
nice.
world that's going to open up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like learning new cultures, right? That
Sure.
you talked about in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I've been going viral in Panama, for example, since 2019. So they feel like writing, like, when are you coming to Panama?
Yeah.
And like this year. So I'm trying to get there.
Nice. So where do you, okay, two questions I suppose. Where do you get your inspiration for the creative strategies, and also when you come up with routines and freestyling? Of course it's a feeling, but if there's anything that you draw on particularly.
Yeah, I mean, the trends on TikTok, and like there's amazing dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, I have my dance hall is a huge vocabulary of different dances. So, you know, I pull out the stuff I have where I can see that, oh, this dance is trending again, or this song
Yeah.
is trending. And of course, you know, in TikTok, it's you copy someone, but I always try to add my
Add your
own
own
thing.
flair. Yeah.
When like my videos that went viral in the beginning, it was there was me dancing and while doing laundry.
Okay, yeah.
So that really resonated with people, like
Uh-huh.
because everyone was home and just doing like regular home
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
And then I was starting to like shake my ass or like do dance hall dances. And people,
Yeah.
so that, yeah, I find
Very relatable.
yeah, like find these like regular things that you might not think
Yeah.
about that's gonna stick out.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can't always be on the top of Carlton Hotel and dance, you know, like you can always be Mr. Big and like
Yeah.
hand out like all these bills.
True.
If you don't have that budget, then you can dance while doing laundry, or
True.
you know,
True.
do something everyday things that people can relate to.
Hmm.
You know?
That's really true. And on the flip side, is there anything that people in your industry kind of miss that they should know? So, for example, an artist doesn't necessarily know how to manage their finances. Quite often they get into deals and it doesn't work out. But in your industry, what would you say is something that people should concentrate on more?
Well, it's educating yourself. I mean, I'm constantly educating myself as well about the creator economy, because it's also very like in development stages, I would say.
Okay.
And but also as a dancer, it was always like, oh, you love to dance, like come and do a show
Yeah.
for free. You get
Yeah.
exposure.
Yeah.
So you really have to. Maybe in the beginning you do some stuff, you know, for free, but
Yeah.
like you have to really start thinking, like, because you're giving away your energy and your time to this company, so they should give, you know, they should compensate you. And like if you can also like network and talk to other people in the business, like, to learn how are they doing it, like how much are they asking for.
Yeah.
So big up to the creators that are sharing. Like because I'm learning from them, because I'm also like always trying to monetize my my content as well, but I'm still like developing it, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any words for someone that might be struggling to get into the industry that you're in? What would be your tips to, I guess, motivate them?
Well, it's I would say, because I came from the creative side, right? A lot of people, like, maybe I work corporate and then I wanted to do my dream and like quit their job. I came from the opposite. Like, I've been doing creative, like freelancing, been an artist, starving artist in New York.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let me try if I can do corporate. Like, if everyone else can do this, I can do it. And so now I'm kind of a mix. You know, I can do creative stuff and be, you know, out there doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And then I can, you know, sit in boardrooms and talk to, you know, the higher ups or whatever. So learn how to, you know, talk to different people.
Adapt.
Yeah.
Like you said, be a chameleon.
Yeah. And have fun with it, but without losing your, you know, your soul.
Yeah.
You don't need to like peel off all your layers.
Sure.
You know, but like, yeah, stay true to yourself, and work on, like, if you need to build your confidence, if you feel like you're, because I was shy in the beginning, like baby steps, you know, take a dance class or I've been doing improv theater this year.
Nice.
Just to like build my, you know, skill set.
Yeah.
Because yeah, so whatever you feel, or if you feel stiff in your body, or like work on your body. So there's so many different ways to develop yourself and develop your whole sphere.
I love that, and I want to know the name behind Hanna is Golden.
Oh, well, yeah, I took a DJ class in New York back in the
Yeah.
day, because I love music and I wanted to learn a little bit of DJing. And he was like, "Oh, what's your DJ name then? You have to choose one." I'm like, "Well, I love gold, so DJ Golden."
Yeah.
And then I was in a dance crew with me and two guys, and we're like, "What do we call our dance crew?" Well, they're black and I'm yellow, so we're like, "Oh, Black Gold." So he's been following me.
Nice.
And then I was using my government name as my social media name for many years.
Yeah.
But then I was like, it sounds so like, it's very Swedish, and like it doesn't really resonate with me. So that's why I switched over to Hanna is Golden.
Amazing.
So yeah,
That's really cool.
Keep it golden, everyone out there.
Exactly. And last words, any mottos that you live by every day, any positive words, affirmations that you personally live by that, you know, has helped you to get here?
I put it on this shirt.
Amazing.
Yeah, living my life like it's golden.
Amazing.
Even if you're broke, like if you can breathe, if you can move some limbs, like like gratitude. Yeah, it's kind of like everyone says it, but once you really adapt it to your life, it works. It works.
Amazing.
And constantly like develop and learn. Yeah. Always be a beginner. Beginner mind, when you start feeling like top of the world, okay, start with learning something new, because it's gonna humble you, and like it's gonna keep you like young minded.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Hanna.
Thank
It's
you.
been amazing speaking with you and learning more about you. And yeah, hope
Thank
to
you
see
so
you
much.
soon.
Yes. See you in London at Carnival.
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing.